Hey everybody, Snake Bee from Snake Bee Gaming here, getting ready to jump into some of the Bree quests. Look here, I'm in Bree, kind of the north end of Bree, um, yeah, kind of the northeast side here. Basically, I received a quest to come over here and spend a little bit of time with the Wardens of Bree. This is a class quest. And I believe what I'm going to get out of this is either a spear or a javelin, which is something I definitely sorely need. So basically, it's going to ask me to stand in line here with them, and let's see what I have to do here. All right. So I think what I want to do here is I really want to go ahead and eat some food. What kind of food do I want? 95 in combat power, morale. Yep, I think I want that one. So we'll go ahead and eat that. It lasts for a few minutes.
What can I do for you?
And we'll go ahead and run over here and talk to Toby. I also probably want to put that on my hotbar just in case I need some health here, because I believe this lasts a little bit of time as we go through. So he's telling me that I got to stay between the tree and I believe the rock here. That's why they have those listed. So I've got to stay right here and basically fight off bad guys. And there's some bad guys. Alright. Sorry I'm being quiet here. I'm kind of concentrating just a little bit to make sure I get these things in. It's been a few days since I played, so that's one of the reasons why I'm a little bit off. I haven't got my controls back. There we go. It's very difficult to get aggro once you've... Alright, attack has been repelled. So, yay, yippee. They're running away. Run away! Alright, Andrew, let's see what's going on here.
What do you need?
Valiantly done, Sneakbee. You've done a great service, deserving of the highest praises. Are they mad? They must be. Alright, we'll finish now. Return to Bree and we'll discuss the finer reports of your performance during the attack. Alrighty.
Greetings.
Well, looks like I get a nice shield out of this. I was hoping to get a spear, but you know what? It'll do. It'll definitely do. It'll help me with my everything else on there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a jump cut in here. We're going to run back over to the Old Forest, and we'll go from there. So, title awarded, Spearman of the March, and deep bestowed, class deeds, completed quest, skillful blocking, and complete find weakness. Alright. Well, we're going to continue on with that. I'll be right back with you after this little jump cut. Alright, we're back after a quick trip down here to the Old Forest area. I am basically down here in Buckland. I'm going to run some quests in the Old Forest here. I'm not going to record every single one of them. I'll do some recording. I'll do some heavy editing here. I do want to get the deeds in the Old Forest. There's several explorer deeds in here. There's some flowers I got to find. There's some locations we can find. There's a special person in the Old Forest, if you remember from the Fellowship of the Ring. Basically, the hobbits left from Hobbiton. They came down here through the Green Hill Valley, basically went through Woodhall and into the marsh, and we're coming up here to Breeland, and right about in this area where Stock is. This is Old Maggot's farm down here. They run into Merry and Pippin. And at this point, this is where in the movies you see the Dark Rider catching up with them. That was over kind of in this area right here. But from a standpoint of the book, again, the book happened in this area. They take the ferry across between basically Stock and over here into Buckland, and the Black Riders had to come all the way back up to the old bridge and come back around to get them. Now, while they were doing this, the hobbits made their way across, and eventually they make it through the Old Forest. They go through the Barrow Downs, and then make their way into Bree after that. So. This is really where we're going to be spending a little bit of time here, is going through the Old Forest, come up into the Barrow Downs, and we're going to come over here into Bree. I believe, if I look at my character, yeah, I am actually leveling up. I've got my experience. I have my little bauble out of my pocket right now. Where is that little bauble? Oh, I don't see it. Sort. So, I don't know what happened, but my layout on my keyboard got messed up. So I'm going to have to fix that. Hey, Julia.
You're recording?
Yes, I am. I'll cut this recording out. This bit of the recording out. What?
I want to see it when you get done.
My recording? Okay. I upload it on YouTube and you're subscribed to me, right?
Oh,
Well, there you go. Now, what do you want me to do?
Bother, but may I speak with you?
Go all the way back to Brandy Hall? Now this bounder's just walking right by. Can you believe that? Not a very good bounder if you ask me. Oh, what use is the bounders? Okay, so we're going to go over here to Brandy Hall and talk to Sarah Doc Brandybuck. By the way, when I was in Bree earlier, I bound myself to a milestone in Bree, so I can quick travel over there when a time comes. Hello, Mr. Brandybuck.
Is there something I can do for you?
Fools.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Find Dordic Brandybuck. Tweens can be foolish. Went to Bald Hill and not much further. We're looking for Rollo. Okay, so that's back in the old forest. Okay, that's cool. We can make that happen. Let's run over the top of these hobbit holes, and we're going to go ahead and get into the old forest. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and turn off a couple of these things. I'm going to probably level up to about 16 or 17, and I'm going to pause again because I want to make sure that I leave plenty of... I'm going to be back here. This is an interesting little spot. It's part of the main quest line. Frederick Bulger. If anybody remember Freddy Bulger, he's right there. How do I get into the old forest? I think it's right up here. Yes, it is. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and track nearby quests to see what I have. I'm going to get off my horse because there's going to be a lot of running and fighting. I've got 24 forest spiders to go and get to. Got to go do this meetup with the Brandybuck and Haybank, and then talk to Gil and Brandybuck in the old forest. So I've got several different things I've got to do here in the old forest. It's raining, so and is it dark? I don't know. Silver deposit. Can I get the silver deposit now? I can. Alright, let's go ahead and track some mines. while we're at it. Bonfire Glade. This has me going over there. I believe that's the Forrest spiders. There's better spiders over here, and I'm going to have to make my way over there anyway. So I am just going to run and get this silver, and then go up here onto the hill. And basically try not to get into too many fights on the way. I'm going to save the fighting for the spiders, because there actually is a quest or a deed for that as well. So kind of dark and gloomy in the forest, isn't it? I love the effects of this fog out here. I don't remember if they had the fog the last time I was in, or if that's new, because it's definitely better than it was. Maybe that's because I have a much better computer than I did 3 or 4 years ago when I was playing it with better graphics cards. And everything. So I need to make my way up to the top of this hill, and there should be a hobbit up here who needs a little bit of encouragement or help or something. So let's just see what's going on here.
What do you need?
Uncle Saradoc is waiting for me. That bodes ill. I wish Rollo would hurry along. Can't leave until he returns. We were chasing a brigand through here. We saw him sneaking around the gate and thought we'd do the bounder's job for him. Well, since they weren't doing their job when the bounder was just walking around as that mean old wolf was attacking me, I can completely understand. He lost his nerve. It was the crest of this hill, saw the full scope of the forest. Rollo's a different sort, though, always comfortable wandering through the rounding trails. There's an abandoned college on the Withy-Rindles southeast of here. He made mention of heading that way. Perhaps you could find him and tell him to hurry on back. Okay, well, we'll continue on there, and basically, I believe they're both kind of over here in this area. So, I believe I have to make my way back down there. I want to go ahead and ride the horse and see if I can kind of kite through here a little bit. 113, what's he doing here? He's slumming. If he's in here, he must be doing some deeds or something. Some slayer deeds. Curse those spiders.
Is there something I can do?
Toby Brockhook sent you. Good, I've discovered something very odd. Infested with monster spiders. I've never seen them like before. Almost make me think those stories of Mad Baggins is down at Hobbiton Way. They made me drop my pack. Even that's not the worst of it yet. I saw a tree walking around covered in scars and looking very like every leaf of winter walked off it. Oh my goodness. I hear you tell if you Omen Willow himself comes to stalk the old forest, you cannot be so cruel. Something has this going on.
Please, stay a moment.
Okay, so I leveled up. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and accept that, decline that. Go ahead and accept
Might
this.
I speak with you a moment?
And accept this.
Might I have a word with you?
Alright, and we continue on down this way to find the other dude. And once we get past here, I should be able to start getting into the spiders. And here's Rollo.
Oh, great! gracious me.
He tried to kill me. I'll gut you like a fish and then your girl, or I'll make certain you see never live again. He threatened his girlfriend. He couldn't let him hurt him. Can't treat people like that. I didn't know. Okay. I need to go defeat spiders and then find the matron later on down the road. So that is this way. Let's see if I can take on 3 at a time. Come to me, little spider. Okay guys, I think I'm going to bring you back here. I'm getting ready to jump into this little piece right here. I believe right around in this area is where I'm going to run into the evil queen. Cool thing is here I've been doing 2 quests at once. Evil on 8 legs and the Forrest spiders. Had to do 12 on one, and I had to do 24 on the other. So I'm going to go ahead and bring a couple of these guys up here. We're going to get this Forester's pack, and I've got a couple of more spiders, so that's cool. I'm actually fighting 4 at a time. That should be doable. Four is about as far as I can go, looks like, comfortably. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get this Forester's pack here, and I'm also going to pick up Meryl's flower, because this brings up a deed, Flowers of the Old Forest. Basically there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flowers you got to find throughout the forest, and we can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way back out of here. And we will see how things line up from there. Alright. Or should I just go ahead and continue the... That's alright, keep coming. pick up some of this barrel iron deposit on the way out. Let's go ahead and set that as a quest guide focus, because if I remember correctly, she's further on down in here. And yeah, she's all the way over here. And I actually have this little green thing, Matron of the Hollow, and this is the Haunted Forest. So I've got to make my way deeper into the forest to see what's going on here. I'm also doing a Enmity of the Spiders, so that's a Slayer deed in the Bree land, or it may just be a deed all the way around. So I always like it when you can take care of multiple things with just a one kill. The other thing that happened was, hey, there's a cocoon. Let's see what's in this little cocoon here. Got some opals. There's the Forrest spinner. You know, the Warden is actually a death of 1,000 cuts, so if you ever just sit here and watch the yellow come up here. 9, 33, 10, 23. Resisted, 8, 10, 31, blocked, 18, 36. So as you get going, you actually put bleeds and morale leeches on these guys. And a morale leech is pretty cool because what that does is it actually pulls morale from them, which is health, and gives it to you. But it seems like you always start out a little bit slow. And then as those bleeds and the morale leeches start to come up, then you actually pick up speed. And eventually I'll get some area of AoE attacks, which are pretty strong, which basically take the morale from defeat spiders, imitate spiders, hobbit stature, +2 might. Might need to take care of that here in a minute. So when you yell at them, basically you're giving them some morale leeches. Morale tap, 16 seconds, 11 morale every so often, so it's kind of fun. I want to go ahead and continue on through here. Looks like I've got a spider I need to tackle on. So there's a bleed, there's a morale leech going, both of those. And I also have these over here, which are gambit builders. Step 1, chain. Step 2, heal over time. Everything helps when you're a warden because you're not heavily armored. So you just have to just keep on keeping on. Alright. Hey, I found the matron. Or did she find me? I don't know. I better take that. I want to get her. Alright, gotta run away. Uh-oh, tree's after me. This ain't good. Okay, I can revive, or I can retreat. I'm going to go ahead and revive. And then I'm going to immediately eat some food. Okay, that wasn't good. Let's go ahead and retreat. I'll make my way back in there. I'm going to make a jump cut here at least, and we'll see you in a little bit.